recruits. Today we brought back an Atari classic in upright form that holds a special little secret that we'll get to in due time. Star Wars the arcade game has returned. Let's take a look. I'm sure many of you Starfighters were hoping this game would return soon. Well, we've been working hard to bring it back ASAP, and now we have it, just in a different form. Star Wars the arcade game was released on May 5th, 1983 by Atari. We brought in an upright cabinet to go alongside the many Atari classics on the wall. Many longtime Starfighters may remember the cockpit version we used to have, and we still do, but it's currently undergoing an extensive refurbishment. So while we wait for that, we have this cab to play, plus a little something extra. After you choose your preferred difficulty and bonus, you become Luke Skywalker in the X-Wing and attempt to destroy the Death Star just like in A New Hope. You'll start off by defending yourself from TIE Fighter firepower, which can be easier said than done depending on the difficulty you choose. Be on the lookout for Vader's advanced TIE, as that's worth some good points, and after a while the fleet shall retreat and you can make your way to the space station. From there, depending on the difficulty you chose, you'll either have to fly around laser towers and bunkers bringing down more firepower, or you'll be in the trench trying to make your way towards the exhaust port. Shooting a specific number of tower tops can earn you some good points, and if you avoid your trigger fingers in the trench until the very end, you can get bonus points there as well for using the Force. Successfully destroying the Death Star will result in a neat vector explosion along with some extra bonuses and some shield points if you lost any before doing it all over again. You only have a specific number of shields to protect you from enemy fire, and once they're all gone and you take another hit, it's game over. But the fun doesn't have to end there, for if you input a specific button combination as shown here, this upright cab can switch from Star Wars to its little-known converted sequel, The Empire Strikes Back. Gameplay is somewhat the same, but the sequence of events has changed to roughly match the film it's based on. To start with, you're Luke in a snowspeeder and first have to take out as many probots before they transmit the rebel base to Darth Vader. Not quite what happens, but it makes it more exciting for sure. Every section does have a goal to reach, which usually revolves around shooting a number of enemies, and when you achieve that, you'll receive a letter to spell Jedi, which will go towards a bonus if you get all 4. The next section requires you to take out Imperial Walkers, not going to get into a debate on their naming convention. You can do that by either using your limited number of tow cables, or aiming precisely at their gun ports in red. It's a tiny target, so it will require some precision aiming. After that, the rebels must flee their hideout and we transition from Luke to Han Solo in the Millennium Falcon and have to shoot our way through TIE Fighters. Kinda rehashing the first sequence from the original game, but you can argue that's what a good third of every movie has anyway, so we'll give it a pass. The final section has you avoiding the oncoming asteroids as you attempt to escape the Empire. I shouldn't tell you the odds, but you might get hit, but if you survive, you'll escape successfully, see a vector image of Vader, and get some bonuses before rinse and repeating everything on a higher difficulty, until you've lost all your shields, of course. That's about all there is to it. With enough time, you might be able to get through the more difficult stages. That's what our friend Dave tried to do, with varying success.
The Force will be with you.
I was excited to play this game again, and I obviously wasn't the only one. Let's hear what some of our other Starfighters had to say about it.
I love Star Wars. I've been playing it since it came out. It's a great game.
What do you like about it?
Probably just the lights, everything coming at you at the same time. It's so game. Miss the action.
It's been one of my favorite games since it came out, literally. I've always enjoyed the sit-down version, and then when this stand-up version came along, took to it like a fish to water, I guess, would be the way. I'm just exploring Empire. I liked a lot the grappling hooks that you could fire. I thought that was a pretty neat feature of it. It seemed that the walkers aren't too bad to take down. I like Empire. It's awesome that this has Empire on there as well.
You can try Star Wars or The Empire Strikes Back on free play at Starfighters Arcade, because that is what we offer. Whether you want to play the classics or the obscurities, you get a 2-for-1 special with this cabinet. That's all for now. We'll see you next time when a new recruit lands. Thanks for watching.